I'm always looking over. You look like I'm looking over. I can't get the screen above my head so I can just look up like I do for my measurements. Okay, if I'm correct, we're all live, and we are. Welcome back to my station, and there's my arm flying across as I talk. I'm just, yeah, live and 5. I wrote that just to see how many people are coming. So this is the September catalogue, which we're not allowed to open. And yes, obviously that's the little tree they're making on the front. So my card tonight is a little bit of a lot, because I brought the Noel Sweet collection, and with it comes 4 stamping bundles. So there's that. It also has the, what's that called? Embossing folder. My brain wasn't working. It comes with this. It comes with a packet of these colours, which I used green. As you can see, well, I've got it out. It also comes with these. Now, I didn't use that because when I went to get it out, it is one-sided. So, let me just show you quickly. It is one-sided, so it's white on the back. So it's okay, you can make a full card, but I had my mind on other things. I was going to do a different type of card, and then when I turned it out, I couldn't do it in that because I needed the paper. And then in the end, I was up so late that I didn't get any of it done. So it's all nice, but it's very, very thick. You could probably use it as your card base and have both sides. It's about as thick as that. So that came with it, and I could have used it on the card, but it didn't suit me, so I didn't. Okay, so what I did was I used this one. I'm just going to take these bits and pieces out, okay, because I did some cutting. Look at the little trees. Oh, what can you see it on? Maybe on, if I put it on there. Look at that, aren't they cute? But they've also got in here, look at the pine cone. There's a really nice pine cone, so I'd like to see that. See, they've got the little houses as well. So I think that's really cute. So this DSP is Whispering Woods, and it's so cute. I've got to show you. I went to do a card that I'd done before like this. Right, and it opens out and it comes, but when I did it with the green, and I've put it away because I was a bit annoyed, I've probably put it somewhere so I can work it out and find something that's non-directional. I did a big clean up because I had my class today, so I had a lot of things out, and so I'm going to make that my project to try and find something to do. But when I cut one of these out and I moved it, you can't, it just doesn't go. You can't do it. So that's a bit of stuff to go in there. I'm just going to roll over here for a sec. Yes, here it is. So this is what I was going to do. And it came out like, it comes out like that. Now I put a tree in that there because all that folds out, but because of the flaps it didn't really suit the type of card I was doing tonight, so I was a bit annoyed with that. So, and the trees, even though the trees are there right, when on that fold they're correct, on that fold they're upside down. So I'm going to work out how to do that because I think it's a nice card. So in the meantime, we are going to be working with this. So that's my envelope, and I've just put a little bit of the paper down the front because I'm going to get there. Look at the rain. I mean, we don't have these in Australia. Good. Hello. Hi, Kerry. How are you? We don't have bears and mooses. We have some rabbits. Down there's a park near us, and there's a fox. We have foxes, but look at that. So I thought if it all folded up, it would have looked fantastic, but as you can see, it didn't. So I still went ahead and made a card. Are you ready? Voila! It wasn't all fancy and folded back. It's just a pretty simple card, isn't it? A little bit of this and a little bit of that. So I was up till midnight because I was so upset when I came in and realised what I'd done. Yesterday I had to babysit my grandkids, and I was so tired when they went home. One of them's ADHD, one's non-verbal, so they really run me around. And I was so tired when they went home, I took my coffee and went upstairs and lay down for an hour. And then my husband brought me dinner in bed. So I thought, oh, what am I going to do now? I'll come back to it. So I don't know what the heck's going on. Sorry, I'm just trying to find out why it's saying something's not there. I might just have to... Colin sent you a request. No, I don't know. Anyway, no one's over on Facebook. I don't know, I'll do it now. Let's just get cracking and make this. So you've got, this is all at the beginning of Facebook, and it also at the beginning of your YouTube, and it's got all the measurements. But just out of things, so all of this stuff that comes together, the 4 stamp sets and that, and all of that is the 6 items on the list. The first 6 all come together, but you can get the bundles on their own if you don't want to get the jute and the other stuff. So I put all the numbers. If you want the collection, where is it? Bundle. Ugh, the sweet. Yeah. So you can get them separate. And why did I wrote the sweet number down and it's, I don't know if it's moved. So I added Whispering Woods, Basic White, Night of Navy, Gold, no, so the sweet comes with the first 6, and I'll tell you, I did write that down, maybe I moved it around. So without letting you have a look, the sweet is $266. Hi Christine, how are you? So that's quite expensive, but you're getting all of that, the 4 groups and all of that. So the sweet collection, as I said, of the first 6, and that is 168 469, but that is a bit expensive to get the whole lot. So it was 266. But as I said, it does the bundle. So the bundles on their own, let me have a quick look again. The bundles on their own, and it doesn't say the price to go to page 40. You're not even allowed to come to page 40 with me, sorry. Now, if anyone wants a magazine, I haven't ordered a lot like I did last because I got stuck with them all. I only got rid of about 5 or 6 of them. So the bundles, the Noel Tidings is $96.25. That one, $96.25, and the Noel Welcome Noel is $96, and the Oh, that's 85.50, sorry. That's 96.25, and that's 85.60. Alright, so, and then you have to buy all your other stuff, so I just got the whole lot because I did my class and I had some money left. So let's get going and see if we can get this all fixed out without having any problems. What do you reckon about that? It'll be a novelty in my world, won't it? Alright, let's put that aside. Probably will be a little bit easier. So that's the embossing folder. Now I have cut it all out, I haven't done all those though because I thought I'd leave something to the imagination. So there's your little houses, and it's lovely, isn't it? In the blue. So it says Night of Navy is in that one, but there's also that blueberry bushel. So I'll leave that there. And let us start. So we've got a normal card at 8 1/4 by 5 1/2. No, we haven't. That's the other one. That's for that other card that folds up. So we'll just do it in front of you. Oh. So 5 1/2 by 8 1/4. I don't normally do just simple ones, do I? Well, I did plan that other one, so just the paper was too much for it. And we'll score it 4 1/2, which is an 1/8. There's more a lot of building in this one, to be honest. And our DSP is the trees. And that is 3 7/8, if I'm right. Where am I? Whispering Woods, 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. Make sure you get it the right way. 3 7/8 by 5 1/4. Oh, you got that paper. Isn't it lovely? 5 1/4. Yeah, I didn't, you didn't see the start, Christine. They had this. They had all this, but when I opened it to use it, it's very hard. Did you get this one too? It's very hard, and it's cardboard. Hi Nicole, how are you? See the cardboard? It's sort of like really stiff. So I didn't use it because, as I showed you a minute ago, the card I was going to make, where did I put it now? Yeah, so the card I was going to make is one that folded. I will work it out. So I did it in some leftover paper to find out, but I did it in that, and when it folded, the trees were upside down, on the right side there, but not there. So I did it again in this, some leftover paper, and it was okay, but it wasn't the colour I wanted. And so you got to put it together funny. That's it. You got to fold it up and it's there. But because I was going to run these down it on that paper, it just didn't look right. So at 12 o'clock I made another one. Good for a box. Yes, yes. I am planning another box for my class actually, and they want to do the album. I've got a little quick album to make tomorrow, if anyone wants to come on. I just thought I'll do this tonight and do the album tomorrow in case people aren't really in for it. Okay, so that's just going straight on. So it's a bit sad because one of the ladies, I don't know if you see, sometimes on Facebook, she comes on a lot, and I say hello to her, Roslyn. She passed away. She comes to my card class on a Tuesday, once a month, and I knew she was in hospital and expecting to have an operation today. She had a stoma bag and they were going to replace it. So I rang her yesterday to say good luck. And unfortunately I got a phone call from her brother back saying, I'm sorry, she passed away. Because I went out and saw her and took her some card and that, but I hadn't been out since. So, I felt a bit sad. She normally comes on a Tuesday night on Facebook and says hello. So, but that's life, isn't it? And I said to her brother if she wants to get rid of any of the scrap, because she has a lot of scrap paper and that, I'll take it to the kinder. And he said, he'll see, because she's got a lot of craft. And I nearly said, he who dies with the most craft is the best. Yeah, it is sad for her. The girls today at class all said the same. So we're going to the funeral tomorrow. So, what's today? Tuesday, Thursday, we're going to the funeral. Alright, so we've got that bit. That's easy, isn't it? Now, rather than make you all watch me cut it all out and everything, in the dies is this oval. So I did that in Pretty Peacock. Where's the oval? Look at these. So that's it. I wasn't really keen on that, but what I did was, as you can see here, see I've cut a bit and put it around, and it brings these green trees out up there, doesn't it? So there's a bit of hooing and hawing. I just don't like big ugly things. So if I can get it off of that, there, look at that. I didn't use it all, so I still had enough, but that's that one. That's that big die. Look at it. Massive. So I'll throw that. I'll put it in my scrap. Now I'll throw it away. I can't be bothered keeping it. So that's that die. And then there's all these tree branches and stuff like that. And what do you call those things? The little berries. And they cut out, so we'll do those. We've got to stamp all those. So it was quite a lot. Big hungry card, this one, using nearly everything in both suites. And then you've got the stamps for the dies. Now I did cut out, I think in here I cut out the little trees and the big long one, and then I'll just stamp on top. So I do have to stamp a couple of things. So there's some of the houses and the tree. Aren't they cute? I think last year they had something. Oh, come on. Today when I was making the cards, I counted out all the pieces I need, and someone says, I don't have this and I don't have that. And I'm going, look again. Look again, because you need to have a look. So, alright. And there's no messages on there, so that's good. So we've got this. That was left over from yesterday, so I've still got that bit. I'd like to cut the other one out too, the little houses. That'll be fun. So I've cut that out in the oval and I've run it through the plaid. See? Isn't that nice? It's quite, we had a plaid one before. You've just ordered the Christmas sentiments. Oh, you'll have to show me, Christine, because I looked at it today and I did start ordering a few things because I got my class and so I got some money in my hand. But then I stopped. I think we had a bit of wind here, so it went away. Alright, so we've got this. We have to do some of our stamping in our houses. So I'm going to get my stamping pad. You know, because these are all in these lightweight ones. And then, of course, when we went to do a card, we had a actual rubber one. Everyone was rocking it, so we were having to do it all the time. Okay, let's get... We've got Crumb Cake and Garden Green. I love this. I love that. It's so nice. You have to show me something, Christine, on your put it onto my Facebook, Nettie's card making on Facebook, and put me a picture of what you've made. Look at these, the dies. Aren't they amazing? Oh, look at them, and I'm putting them over there. Look at all the dies. So you've still got it's got a little deer there, which we don't have any deers. Some stars for the sky. But I'm trying to get to the stamps. And what else do I need? The stamps for that. And I need something out of here. When I did that gold foil class the other day, I had to jump back and forth, so I don't know. How have you found your gold foil, Christine? Is it good? You enjoying it? Let's get a tree on. Now, I've also put a tree on the inside, and my mat is 3 7/8 by 5 1/4 for my inside mat, and I've put a tree and a house on there. So, right, we'll start with the tree. It's so rich, this green, garden green on this is so nice. This stamp, see how it really brings the tree out. Oh, it's so gorgeous. Okay. Oh, it's lovely. And we're going to put one on the inside. Oh, I'm in love. And I didn't put one on the envelope, I put a bit of fabric. You feel cheated? Do you feel cheated when you don't get it? Oh, haven't you? Christine, I finally mastered it. I had to think about it. I booked for the class when you brought it. Did you do that class? I couldn't get on, so I sat there at 6 in the morning and did my own thing. Alright, so this one is in don't let me do it in green for crying out loud. In Crumb Cake. Stay. I think I went a little bit down there. You know what I do? I won't do that. I'll just put it straight in on there, because it's not going to matter. You'll probably do that too. And that looks better, doesn't it? It's because I didn't do it properly. Throw that in the bin. So let's put that back. Now I'm going to get this one. And he's the big one, and he's in Crumb Cake as well. And he better work, because otherwise I have to cut it all out. Let's see, hopefully that worked. Well, it looked pretty even. Yes. Oh, doesn't that come out nice and rich? Alright, and now the bubba. Where's the bubba house? I might get a smaller stamp block from that. And he's in the green. Alright, so we've got all those done ready. Now we need to get, what have we got to get? We've got those little, see those little things sticking up out there. So if I put this in my card, it's out of the road and I won't lose it. Glue. I did a big tidy up Yeah, I watched it. Sarah was doing it different than the instructors. Oh, she's like me, go rogue. I can never do... I saw a picture of this card and I thought, I like that, but I can never do it the same. I have to do it my way. It's just, I'm hopeless. Randomly think of things I want, not what they want. Okay, so now we've got to get these other two little ones which come over from here. So I'll just shut that down so I don't get... I really want to do that long one. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? The houses. I'll do another one with that one day. Oh my goodness. Alright, so I've got that and that. Now I need to get this one. Now is that stamps or dies? That's stamps. Right, so baby one. There's it. See that? That's the branch. We've had things like this before, but it's still cute. And then we've got two of these little ones. Now, got to be very careful with so many stamp sets out that I put them back. Okay. So I'm going to get two little ones here. So we've got tiny, look at that tiny little dot. And that one's only got 2 dots. So now they're both in Crumb Cake. I'm going to shut this in case I go and put it. I need that again for the greetings. So some scrap paper might help, eh? So we need, oh, that's not very good. 2 of those. Okay. Where am I going? I couldn't get in. There was a few ladies that said they couldn't get on. They should have put it in bigger print underlined. You had to have 24 hours to register, but it said you only had to go on the day before when I looked it up, and I didn't see that. As you realise, I often miss things. Look, here comes my coffee.
Oh, shit. I'm on.
You're on in your 90. Thanks, bub. You girls don't mind a man in jammies. Now, they're little ones and doubles. And I think we need 2 doubles. Oh, this will be a little bit of cutting out, girls. And that one. So I've got all that. So we've got that cut out. We've got that. We're going to be using a little bit of this, which I'll just use that one. And we'll put that away for another day. We've got a bit of rope and we're about ready. If I just put all this away, I'm really cautious about losing anything. I'm just... Look at that pine cone. Isn't that beautiful? I should have put that on. Oh, I'm a pine cone. I'm going to stamp it out just so we can have a look. Have you all started your Christmas cards yet? Oh, look at that. Alright, I might do 2 because I might add 1 to the other one. Only because I really love it. I enjoy getting my Christmas cards out of the road. I don't want to be at the last minute waiting. And I do need season's greetings. And we'll put that on a long one, so then we've got all our stamping done. And we're doing that in green. Garden green down there. Okay. So, we just cut out one of these. Go along there, and some scissors. So it's 3 7/8 obviously, because the card underneath is. That's it. So I've got that. Get my junk out of the road for a minute. I've got it upside down. Look at that for a beautiful greeting. Really nice. You need a little dish. Yes, I've got a metal dish for all my dies when I'm here, but I've got a really long table. Long, it's like miles long, but it's short in width. It's probably, get my trusty out, look. I keep it behind me for when I'm doing the albums. So width-wise, it's only 23 inches wide, so that's why I can't get a knot. But it's down here, it's like 60, over a metre long. Alright, let's just put all of this over, get those out. Now that little green one, before I lose it, I'm just going to put it on the house. Because if I lose it, I'll be really annoyed. I mean, have a look behind me at everything I've got anyway. I've got all my cards on the rack, and I've just got everything all over. There's the my big cutting machine, and my, what do you call it? Not my crank one, the other one. Yeah. The die cutter. Okay, oh, that came off. It's got to go back there. Right. That's all together. Okay, don't want to use any of that. So, let's get the old, where did I put it? I've got mats here, because I don't use a cranky one normally. I use my electric one because it's got a because you're meant to use Stampin' Up stuff. I use a metal mat on it, so I don't have things move around on me. Yeah, what am I doing? Oh, I've got to get a big one. Do I put this on with cutting? Yeah. Those, it's like a bloody army, isn't it? Alright. So, now we need the dies for Noel's Tidings. Welcome, Noel. What the heck? Noel's Tidings. Welcome, Noel. Season's greeting. So where's the other one? There it is. My goodness. I'll just have a wee sip. Oh, hi Jill. How are you, darling? I tried to ring you to see how you were. You were busy bingoing. I hope you won some money. You'll need it if you've been ordering on your new stuff. Right, now they have got them there that you can do them just on their own, but because I've done this, I can't. And luckily for me, they've got two. Oh, this is going to be so hard, guys. Where's my picky tool? You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to bring my metal mat over. So this is Stampin' Up's remember the metal one that came out? So I pulled it apart. I'll take all of that off because I can't stand not being able to do it. Now I think that will be at the right height. I'll soon find out. But all these little bits will be annoying if I can't have something. Okay. I find this fiddly. Right. What's that? They give you 3 pine cones. I didn't stamp 3 pine cones. I would have. I might have to. They surely stick them on well enough, don't they? So that's the single one. Oh, I did stamp 2 pine cones. Okay, I'm getting there slowly. Well, it's good they put more than one in, because that would have been a real pain in the bum to do them all one after another, crank, crank, crank. Oh. Okay, one more. And I need to wait for that one. So the branches, there's 2 of those. So that's a really good idea that they did put them in, more of them than we normally get. So I know when I do a class, it's quite annoying when I have to cut so many out. Okay. I can't work out how to get them in. Might be that one. Okay. That one's moved. Oh my goodness, girls, hold your mouth right. There you go. And the other one. I am pushing my pick tool under these. They are stuck down so well. You get extra glue on these ones. Okay. Now, I've got to say, I don't know that these are doing it very well. So there's a little leaf there and one there, and I'm lining it up, but I can't, when I see through it, you don't really see a lot. Anyone else got these ones? Oh well, we're just going to have to cut them out and do the best we can. So, now I hope I've got enough pads on this. No, I've got to put another one on. So where's that hard one? I'll just put that under. Now you can't see it. You bugger. It's not going to do it for me. If I don't do it here, I'm going to jump up and do it up on my other machine because I can't be mucking this about. No, just give me a sec, guys. I'm going to take it over to my other one. It's easier. Ooh. I'm working. I just don't want to. Just going to check that I haven't moved any of those. One of them moved. Alright. See that noise? It's going through. Okay. Such little fiddly things, girls. And there's one there, and I'm just going to cut it out by hand. I'll make you wait while I do that. I always used to tape mine, but these are so tiny. Yeah, I would tape them, but to be honest, I really like using my metal plates because then I can put lots of things on. And I don't want to be cutting little bits of tape every 5 seconds to fit them on, so I do that instead. And I'm just going to cut this last one out by hand because I'm not going to make you wait while I try and fiddle around with the die cutting. This is probably one cut I wouldn't do in class because it's a lot of cutting and a lot of fiddly cutting, so I'll make it still, but I won't do it with all these little ones. Alright, so I've got them all there, and we are going to start to build. Okay, so we are putting on our plaid up to here. Alright, move. So now it's just building. I'll move that back a bit and move up. Is that okay? Yeah. Actually, I think I cut a bit off that the other day. I think I'm just going to cut a piece off because I can. Yeah, because it was up too high, so, and I wanted to do it so that I didn't have too much of an amount on the bottom. Alright, so we've got our half a door sort of thing. Hi Lita, how are you? Right, so going to put a couple of pieces of this Jute stuff they call, Jute. Alright, so you can get your glue dots and do this, or you can just, if you glue it down at the bottom, it doesn't really matter, but a tear and tape because you're going to cover it. But if you want to be fussy, I'm just going to put a piece here, make a big sort of circle there, and another big one over here, and get them all on, and they all get caught underneath in the end anyway. So they're just going up over the back. Okay, and I'll cut that piece off, or we'll have more. And they will get stuck down, so you don't even worry about them. Now, with this green stuff in the spruce, which matches the tree, I'm putting, it was a big circle, remember? It cut out like this, but I don't think I'd use that on its own. I don't like it. Okay, Christine, see you, darling. Look after yourself. Alright, so that one's coming up around here. Now I did buy, I saw Rachel Tessman said to buy silicone brushes. So if you have a look, I got some, I don't know where my brown silicone mat is, but I got some. Oh, I'm going to have to move that because I can't put everything here. So I got some of these on Amazon. They were like $3 or $4. And if you put your glue, normally I say to the girls, we do this and we just run it through, but it's hard to get it on everything. So what you do is pick it up and then just rub it in. And then you're sort of getting it everywhere without all over here. So isn't that better? So that is going to go around here and in a bit there, and then down the bottom here we're going to do the other one, but I don't want it to be too big, so we're only going to take off about that much, and I'll do the same. By the time you try and get that onto everything, I just end up with glue everywhere. So by doing this, you're still rubbing it on, and when you take it off, it's not all over the back. So that's coming there. And what have we got next? We've got one of these, and that is going to come out behind the house, through the leaves, about there, and then onto that, with my pick tool, are these little ball things. They're meant to be, what do you call them? So there's two on there, and I'll turn those over. Hold your face the right way. Okay, and then a little one on there, and if I'm right, the house will cover that one. So we also have one of those higher up. I'll have all my Christmas cards done soon, because I like to get it all done before I get to Christmas, so that I'm not rushing around, because we always have so much to do. So whoops, I'm pulling my putty out. Did you see that? And another one. Okay. I wonder if I should put my pine cones on. I think I might put them down by the tree, eh? I don't know. We'll have a look, guys. You can choose. I'll just have a little sip. You're happy you got another big shot to replace the one I broke in the school holidays. My dad tried to weld the handle pin. Which, oh no. Is your big shot a automatic one? Because my big shot, I've still got it, but it only goes one way now. So then I brought a new big 6 one that's got a plate that's like, oh, the plate's this big. And that's the plate we have on, the length we have on our normal one. Look at that. So the new one I can do for when I've got a class, I can do the whole tray, cut up the colours and do the whole tray in one go. Okay, so now we've got our season's greetings along the bottom. You can see. Right, now even though it's got some leaf there, we just pull that down to there. And our tree is on dimensionals, but we've got to put our house, this house, on first. And I'm just going to check whether I did put him on dimensionals as well on the top. I think I put that up too high. There you go. So I found at my class today, my fingers were black. And the girls were saying the same thing. Oh, my fingers are black. I said, because you're working hard. Can't just sit there and do something. You've got to do it properly. Okay, so I'm just going to glue around the bits that don't have any windows showing, so I don't get those all glued up. And that's going around under that tree. Come on, tree, lift up. That's it. And that will hold your ribbon down, as your jute down as well. Okay. Oh, come on, come on, come on. Don't do that to me. I had that little tree up for a second. Stay there. And a little bit of white. So now with my tree, do not do that to me. Oh, Nicole. No, I have a 6 switch. Oh, that's the one I've got. Big Shot. Oh, yeah, yeah. I do love them. Alright, so I put these up. Yeah, I like the electric, especially with the class, because I have 5, but because our lady passed, I'm back to 4. So makes it a little easier with all the stuff I do. Alright, so that tree comes over a little bit over on the, it's still there, but it's going to fit in the envelope. Then we've got a little baby. Little baby. I did sell a couple $100 of product, which was good. I've still got heaps on that I haven't sold, but I did sell some. So, I think we're nearly done. We've got that. Now, should I ruin it with these pine cones? I don't think I'll put them on. It doesn't, no, it doesn't really go to tonight's card. But I like printing them out. Now I have to just put some of their special, what's it called? Bling bling. And then I went and put that away. I always pack up and then I need it. So they've got some little adhesives, if that's the way you say it. Now don't run away quickly, I'll show you in a minute some of the cards we did today. So I'm going to take them to the funeral and give them to her brother to give out to some of her friends, because she always liked making them and giving them to everybody. So, and I'm going to put one right down here on there. And what do you reckon about that? Hey? It's a bit unusual for me. I don't want to just go too far. You don't do much. Oh, we send off like about 10 cards to New Zealand, about, I think it's only 3 to the States, but then we send a lot to Scotland and a few to Holland. So unfortunately they've been knocking off the perch as well, so there's a few less going over there. But people now give me lots of nice stamps because I think they enjoy getting mine. So I'll show you. Oh, here it is. So today's class, because it's Father's Day in September here, I did this one, but I changed it to Happy Father's Day. So we did water painting on the front, and then that was our first card. This one is just very plain baubles that are all out of stock now, but I haven't got rid of them. I love this. I save up a few of my famous cards that I love, which was the caravanning, and look at that one. And see, that's with some of that sort of harder DSP as well, using it up so that, isn't that lovely? Oh, don't go, it's going a bit blurry. And then see how we use remember the red dots that we had, that liquid that you made dots with? I used that as well. So they all thoroughly enjoyed those cards today. And the other thing I was going to show you is, because I really wanted to do that card tonight, but tomorrow I'm going to do this. It's a very, very quick album. Oh, you have your caravan still, yeah. There's some things you can't get rid of, which is the other card we did today also, we did 4, was with, what's it called? The one that was the purple, it had a New Zealand stamp in it as well. I can't remember. But this is what I'm going to do tomorrow. So this is called a, I know what it is. It's a flat book folio. I wish I could find that card from today. I've put it down somewhere. So this comes out like that. So you can see I've used the Bloom, Petals of Bloom. I've used the DSP and everything from the Pretty Florals and done that. So because they're going out and I've got the paper, I might as well use it. Oh, hi Siobhan. So this opens out like that and that. Then this folds down and actually comes out. So you can do another photo in there if you want to. You're just going to slide it back in. You do slide it back in, it goes in. So that becomes like a box folio, and then you take this one out, and with theirs, the lady I saw do it just did one in and one out, but I made it into a little photo book, and I've used up like 3 pages of DSP. How's that? What paper's on the 5%? This? I thought it was all running out, so I used it up. And see, I've done over there, I went and stamped out some of the stuff because they're in my for sale pile, and I thought, well, I might just use it one more time before I get rid of it. So if you're interested in seeing it, look, you can slip a photo under there. That's my husband years ago dressing up, so I thought it was a funny one. Oh. So how's that? If you want to see that tomorrow, you can just go back and watch it after. It's got really easy stuff to do in it. So I didn't finish the other envelope. I will have to get a piece of here and an envelope. Oh, I wish I could find where I put the other card from today, because you'd like it. I clean up and I want an envelope, so I'm going to just get one of my pasties. Oh, sorry, I'm trying to think where I put it. And so with this, instead of stamping, I could have put a little house, but I decided I liked the paper, so I just glued a little bit of paper on it, and that is it. Which paper are you talking about, Nicole? I can't work out because I can't remember what I last said. And you just need a little bit more glue when you do it on the envelope, because you don't want to have it come off in the rolling machines. And that's it. If you give me a sec, I'm going to see if I can find that other card, because you... Where did I put it? My goodness. Not there. Oh my goodness. Did I put it already in my Christmas stock? No. I've got so many cards. I don't know where I put it. I'll find it tomorrow and I'll show you. So, we're getting all ready for year 12 exams and the blooms. Ah, it's back. I thought it was totally retired. On the 15%, I'll have to have a look. because I put my stamps and dies out for sale. So I thought I'd give them one last haru before I sold them, but I haven't sold them yet, so I don't know what I'm going to do. So, well, I hope you thoroughly enjoyed that. If you want to come and watch how to make that album, I'm telling you, it's really easy and quick. It's not like one of the big ones I've done. I thought I'd try and do something a little bit simpler. So, I will say good night and thank you for joining me. And if you can't make it tomorrow, don't worry about it. Just watch the replay and then you can 1, 2, skip a few. And no one, I don't get offended at all. I'm very happy that you all bother to come on and say hello. Oh, thank you, Jill. I just saw what you said. It isn't, did you buy that sweet? I don't know. So, yeah. So, alright guys, only the DSP with sticker sheet is on last chance. Oh, gosh, I'm glad you're on my site there, Kerry. You're so much up to date with everything. I have to rely on you. Thank you. Night.